Welcome, my Leo friends, to High Priestess Influence. So, this will be messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising for July 2020 or thereabouts. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. Also, it's general, my dear Leo friends. So, just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else. And of course, never put anyone's judgment or opinion above your own, my dear Leo friends. So right now we're looking for, an opening message. Oh, there we go. And only one card jumped out for the opening message. And okay, Leo, so this may not apply to everyone, but it looks like some of you are getting over some sort of a heartbreak or a disappointment, or even for some of you, I feel words with someone, cross words, harsh words, or like a disagreement, an argument, maybe where one or the other of you said things that you regret or what have you. But I feel as though this is something you are letting go of. So I'm feeling like somebody needs to hear this. If you've been kind of hanging on to something disappointing, or something that some sort of a hurt, or even a breakup, I feel that you're letting go. You're letting go. Oh, I knew 8 was going to show up in this message when I was shuffling the cards for you, Leo. I kept just thinking, I don't know what you want to call it, the number 8, and I was thinking of the strength card, and then just like 8 in general. And right off the bat, there you go with your 8 right at the top there. Let's make room here. So Leo, these won't necessarily apply exactly week to week. It's just the general intention. So you may find whenever you view this that these energies show up over the next 4 weeks or so. Of course, time is fluid and everyone experiences things differently. Wow, these cards are taking a long time to jump out. And also another thing, Leo, is that, this card, for example, I'm sure that's a card that most people don't want to see jump out. It depends on the message that comes along with it, and I don't know what that is yet. But, okay, that's way too many. But, the cards are meant to be here as guides. So if there is any energy that you enjoy, that you like, you will want to keep that momentum going. But you have the power to change any energies that you don't like here, Leo. This is kind of just, where the energies are at right now, but energies are always changing, okay? It matters what you focus on. It matters what you talk about. It matters what you believe. It matters what you expect. So you have all the power, my Leo friends. Okay, so as we said, some of you getting over some sort of a disappointment, heartache, and and I kind of picking up the pace here. We have the 8 of Wands here above the King of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, specifically, business is picking up. Some of you may actually own a business, and with everything that's been going on, maybe your business is reopening or has reopened, and business is picking up, or maybe work is picking up for you. I just got things are looking up, and I feel like that might be financially for some of you. Things are looking up. Maybe you're making more money, you're bringing in more money, but things are looking up for you in the beginning of July, financially. For some of you, it could be even health. Your health might be improving. And I'm feeling things are growing, growth, positive momentum, movement forward. And that 8, that number of power. And like I said, while I was shuffling your cards, Leo, I was thinking about the number 8, and that is your number, right? The number of strength, the number of power. And I really love that the first card that jumped out for you is the 8. You're really feeling more powerful. You're feeling more powerful and in control, and yet at the same time peaceful. Even though things are moving along well and you're experiencing growth in certain areas of your life, it doesn't feel rushed. It feels satisfying. It feels secure. It feels comforting. It definitely just feels like it's a very relaxing feeling here. So even with that swift movement of that 8, it's your circumstances growing and improving, and you feeling satisfaction and security and comfort, feeling comfortable with the way things are going. Okay, so then we have the 10 of Swords followed by the 2 of Swords here. Okay, so I think that there's some unexpected occurrence that at first seems, I think that it took you by surprise and kind of like threw you, or I shouldn't say this in the past tense, but it's like kind of throwing you off balance. You know what I just got the feeling? It's more like guidance here. I feel like I'm supposed to tell you that you might have a tendency to let the unexpected throw you off, and like you have a knee-jerk reaction. In other words, I can totally relate, Leo. This is, I definitely do this. You can ask my husband. But yeah, kind of like takes one to know one, right, Leo? So I'm feeling here as though I'm supposed to tell you that things are not always as they seem. So in other words, when you experience something unexpected that seems bad at first, that it is the pathway, it's still the right pathway, it's still the pathway to what you desire, and you can't always see that in the moment. And just keep in mind here, Leo, that the 10 is the number of beginnings, right? So in other words, I feel like I'm supposed to tell you that this disappointing opportunity that might make you feel unclear and indecisive for a bit is really just the pathway to new opportunities, right? This is the 10. The 10 is the 1 energy. 1 plus 0 reduces to 1. This is about the opportunities for a fresh start or new beginnings. You know what? I just got the feeling, I know this is really specific, so I know this is not for everyone, but I just got the feeling for some of you that there might be someone who maybe works for you who kind of like, I don't know if they betray you or they do something unexpected, something you didn't expect of them, but that this brings you a new opportunity. I don't know if it's to replace them with somebody better, it's opening the door for somebody. But this is just an example of what I'm feeling with this energy, is that, something may cause you to have a knee-jerk reaction and feel, like a little indecisive, unclear about. But remember, this is the number 2. So the 2 does balance, things balance out. And I just really feel as though it's an opportunity to either start something new or get involved with somebody new or something like that. So keep in mind that is a potential opportunity. So following that, you have the Three of Cups here. I just got the feeling, again, going with that same more specific thing that doesn't apply to everyone, that somebody new might be joining the group or the company or the situation here. But in general, as you're moving through July, as you're getting in the second half of this time period, I feel like there's more to celebrate, and there's more celebration and getting together with people, okay? I also feel compelled to say you should enjoy yourself, but don't completely let your guard down. I'm feeling as though there might be more invitations, more parties, more gatherings, but I also feel don't let your guard down. So for example, if you are invited to a party or a gathering, I hesitate to say this, but this is what I'm feeling compelled to say, that you still need to social distance, and you still need to cover your face, and you want to keep your distance more so from anyone else whose face isn't covered, because there's going to be a lot more contact with others, communication with others, and celebrating with others when it involves eating and drinking too. Don't forget, people are, their masks are down, their face coverings are off, and also, yes, when people are drinking alcohol, we tend to let our guards down, and we get a little sloppy and feel like more invincible, or just forget about the being careful stuff. So I'm feeling here, enjoy yourself. This is fun, but just continue to do what you can to keep yourself safe and to protect others. Because I also sense that some of you are not concerned about yourselves, but you're concerned about other people in your life. And actually, I can relate to that too. I won't go into my specifics, but I can totally relate to that too. I'm like less concerned about myself, but more concerned about some people in my life. So yeah, keep that in mind. So now toward the end of the month here, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. Oh, Leo, I feel as though there's something on the horizon. We may find out more about this in the August message here, but I just feel like this is a preview of something to come. In other words, what I'm feeling is this Ace of Cups is like lying in wait. That's the expression that came to me. Lying in wait. This Ace of Cups is on its way. So I'm feeling that as you're moving into the next month, that there may be some real opportunity that shows up. Like this Ace of Cups, it's kind of waiting in the wings, I guess, and it's going to basically turn upright in August for you. There is some desire that is going to be fulfilled, but I also feel compelled to say, Leo, you want to raise your vibration and allow this Ace of Cups to come in early August. You want to allow this Ace of Cups reversed, this waiting in the wings gift, divine gift, something that will bring like tremendous joy. For some of you, it's a relationship, but not necessarily for everyone. I also felt like an opportunity to maybe take a new direction in either like a hobby that could turn into a career, or a career. But again, not for everybody. But whatever this Ace of Cups is for you, you may even know already what this is. I feel as though to allow it to flow in smoothly, to turn this energy upright, to allow this Ace of Cups to flow into your experience in the timing and the fashion that you desire. It's really, really important that you don't get caught up in any surprises that throw you off, that cause that knee-jerk reaction, right? You will figure out which path to take or how to resolve that, but it's an opportunity for a fresh beginning, and I really feel as though this Ace of Cups might be that. In the example that I felt about some or one of you, like maybe owning a business or being a boss and having someone, disappoint you, this may be that gift that is going to show up in early August, turning this energy upright and attracting the right person to you, to your business, or to whatever this is for you. But whatever this is, you really kind of want to keep the positivity of the first part of the month going. And remember what I said at the beginning about energies are changing. None of this is etched in stone. I never, ever view my readings as predictions of what will happen. By no means. I feel that these are energies that are out there now based on your current standing, your current state, your current situation, your current vibration, I should say, right? And not all of this applies to everyone. But if you want to pick up the momentum and keep the positivity going, focus on this powerful 8 and this powerful King of Pentacles and this very satisfying growth and movement that you are going to experience in some facet of your life. Don't fall victim to knee-jerk reactions. I mean, yes, you might have a knee-jerk reaction, but don't get stuck in it. And I don't think you do. I think if the energy were here for getting stuck, I think this would be, I feel as though this would be reversed. I don't feel like this is stuck. I feel like it's a little confusion, a little lack of clarity, but you then have reason to celebrate, people to celebrate with. Again, some of you may find someone else joining your organization. But the real gift is waiting in the wings at the end of July, and you just want to keep that positive momentum going so that you can turn that energy upright and allow that in. So let's pull a Law of Attraction card for you, my beautiful Leo friends. Oh, actually you have 2. Oh boy, no, you have 3 that jumped out. Okay. Well, I feel like we got through the other stuff relatively quickly, so maybe that's why you needed 3 of these. Or these might be for 3 different people, but let's see what we have here. So the first one we have, my thoughts are like powerful magnets. Okay, I'm feeling here, my Leo friends, that these messages are probably going to be helpful in keeping this positive momentum going and avoiding knee-jerk reactions and any, unwanted situations, and turning this Ace of Cups upright, maybe even sooner, maybe by the end of July. Okay, my thoughts are like powerful magnets. Your thoughts are powerful, attractive magnets, attracting to one another. Thoughts attract to themselves, and you attract thoughts to you by giving your attention to them. Those who speak most of prosperity have it, and those who speak most of sickness or poverty have it. It is law. It can be no other way. Right. So, there's a fine line, my dear Leo friends, between what you desire and what you believe. So you may be thinking, well, I think about prosperity. But if you don't have prosperity, even when you think you are thinking about it, there is a tendency to dwell on not having it. I mean, I catch myself doing that all the time, and I know better. I slip back into those old thought habits, and then I catch myself and I say, well, that's not serving me at all. In fact, it is serving me. It's serving me poorly. So, yeah, it's important for you to realize that your thoughts, your expectations, what you think, what you believe, what you talk about, what you focus on is like the basis of your experience. You get what you expect. And we do get caught up in our physical human experience and forget about that magnetic, attractive universe. Okay, another one about thoughts. The thoughts I think today are pre-paving my future. Wow, this really just is nicely on the heels of the first card. Every thought that you think is directed toward what you want for your future. No, I'm sorry, every thought that you think that is directed toward what you want for the future is of great benefit to you. So if you know what this Ace of Cups reversed waiting in the wings is, to turn it upright like this, then you would want to focus on it in a positive way, expecting it, knowing it's there, and knowing it will be available to you soon. Every thought you are thinking about your future that you do not want is a disadvantage to you. Whether thinking of vitality and health or decline and disease, you are pre-paving your future. That's a really powerful, powerful message here, my Leo friends. And the last card, I use the law of creation deliberately. The law of creation has two important parts: the desire for the creation and the allowing of the creation. So what I was just saying about, you might desire it and you think you're focused on what you want, but there's a fine line there. We are often focused on the lack of what we want. Whether you are thinking of what you desire or the lack, there you go, or the lack of what you desire, the direction of your thought is your choice. The law of creation goes to work upon whatever you are thinking about. So basically, the law of creation, the creation of your experience, that is born of your vibration, your point of attraction. So if you have high expectations for your life, for the universe, for the world, for people, the people in your life, the people you encounter, then you will create a positive experience around you. Of course, yes, you will experience contrast now and then, because contrast is the vehicle toward expansion. And you'd be stagnant if you had no negative experiences, if you had no contrasting experiences. But those experiences are supposed to be rare. It is your desired experiences that are supposed to take up most of your life, most of your time, most of your attention. So just keep in mind that the law of creation hinges, your creation of your experience hinges on your vibration. And your vibration is a result of what you believe, what you know, what you expect. And you can change your beliefs if you want to be deliberate about it. It takes time. It generally doesn't happen overnight, especially if it's a long-held belief that maybe you grew up with, in your household, or your family, your parents, or the experience. But let's see what the angels of light have to say here. Okay. Self-worth. Okay, that's really important as far as attracting your desired experiences, your desired life. Self-worth. Self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and ability to love. I like the expectation word in there. Expectations matter. Self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and ability to love. It's easier to expect success, to expect love, if you value yourself. Decide on clear boundaries and limits, and firmly decline to let others step over them or manipulate you. You will earn respect. When you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slowly to take offense, and quick to forgive. Remind yourself that you are likable and lovable. Do not let others press your buttons. Stand tall and confident. With true self-worth, you radiate a golden aura which enfolds others and makes them feel good too. Ask your angel to step into your aura and guide you. And the affirmation at the bottom of the card says, I am confident and worthwhile. Okay, yeah, valuing yourself above all else is extremely important. No one's saying you should be selfish, but if you don't put yourself and your vibration first, then you are no good for others anyway. So you really have to value yourself. Listen, you are worthy of all that you desire just by virtue of the fact of being born. You know, you came here with certain intentions for certain experiences, for growth, for expansion, for fun, for joy, and just for the experience. And you knew you would experience some negativity, some contrast, but you didn't intend to get stuck in it and to allow it to diminish your self-worth over time. And the only thing I might take issue with is the wording of decide on clear boundaries and limits and firmly decline to let others step over them. You don't even want to focus on that. You just want to focus on your value, how worthy you are, how wonderful you are, how perfect you are exactly the way you are, how you deserve the best, you are likable and lovable. And when you have a high sense of self-worth, when you know you are just as worthy as every other human being on this planet, every other living being, then you raise your vibration and your point of attraction. So I feel that this may be an important message for some of you out there, Leo. Just a reminder of your self-worth and that you are worthy just by virtue of the fact that you are here, that you chose to come into this human body, have this experience, add to the expansion of the universe, add to the vibration of humankind, add to this experience. Your vibration matters. You know, what you put out into the world matters because you get back to you the essence of what you put out there. So Leo, I hope that you found some value and resonance in this message. I do hope that you will join me again here at High Priestess Influence for other readings, other monthly readings, other types of readings. I want to thank you so much for your support, for being with me. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful month, and I will see you soon, my wonderful Leo friends.